The holidays are expensive,
Living is expensive.
which means we're all looking to save money whenever possible.
And if you're a gamer, you might be tempted to try some of the free games on Steam.
But hold on, because we tried 10 free games on Steam so we can give our honest feedback and maybe save you some trouble.
So let's dive right in.
The first game I tried is WooLoop. Right off the bat, the simplicity of the menu and easy learning curve makes it a cozy and welcoming experience. The game is incredibly cute and offers a relaxing break from the typical fast-paced games. It's especially perfect for anyone, like me, with ADHD because it simulates that satisfying feeling of trying a new crafty hobby without having to actually spend the money on all the supplies that you're gonna just forget about after a week anyway. But the only drawback to this game, I would say, is that if you play it for too long, you could definitely rename it Carpal Tunnel Simulator. It hurts. Overall, I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10.
My first game is Intrepid, a space-based escape room game. You find yourself waking up from a cryopod after an unexplained disaster aboard. The objective is to solve a series of intriguing puzzles to escape the ship. What caught my eye was the impressive graphics, especially considering that it's a free indie game. However, the playtime is a bit on the shorter side, clocking in at about 20 minutes, so I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
Up next for me is a game, I think it's called Bassel. I'll be honest, this game threw me for a loop. It's confusing right out of the gate with no real explanation of what you're supposed to do. I found it hard to figure out how to play due to the limited instructions. And I mean, it is a puzzle game, so it might be for a certain type of person. That's just not me. The game goes at a really slow pace, and I didn't find it particularly enjoyable. So for that, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10.
My second pick is Unsolved Case. This is a unique co-op escape simulator where you and a teammate begin the hunt for a serial killer. What was really intriguing about this game was that it actually requires 2 people. You have to work together to solve the puzzles, as there isn't enough information on your individual screen to solve them independently. I enjoyed the teamwork aspect, but overall the game felt a bit lacking, which makes a little bit of sense since it is a prequel to a game called Unboxing the Cryptic Killer. However, the sequel isn't a free game, so we didn't review it for this list. I'm giving Unsolved Case a 4 out of 10.
The third game I tried was called I Commissioned Some Bees. This one has a very cute art style, and it's really relaxing. It's kind of like a search game, like an I Spy. Some levels actually proved to be more challenging than I expected. A minor drawback is the lack of words in the menus, which can make it a little bit difficult to understand the settings if you're trying to change them. But a nice touch is that the creator warns you about the copyrighted music in case you plan to stream or share the game in a video. And they even go as far as to thank content creators who actually make content of their game, which I thought was a really, really nice touch. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Crab Game was my third pick. It's an entertaining multiplayer online game with a variety of elimination rounds, aka it's Squid Game. For what I'm assuming is copyright reasons, there aren't any actual levels from the series itself. The devs did a good job coming up with a lot of the levels to play through so that it's not excessively repetitive. Can't include sound due to the proximity chat, and everybody knows how online lobbies are. But despite that, it is an enjoyable little time waster. I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10.
Next up, I took a shot at a game called The Panic Room House of Secrets, which really felt more like a mobile game ported onto the PC than an actual PC game. The gameplay is somewhat repetitive, and it can kind of start to become boring because the items and the locations don't really vary much. However, it can absolutely suck you in because the game is just constantly pushing you into the next task, and it creates kind of an addictive loop. I liked the concept, but I found it lacking in depth, so for that I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Fishing Planet's my fourth pick. If you're into hyper-realistic simulations, this game nails it. It's almost exactly like real fishing, minus the mosquitoes and the sunburn. The game features numerous real-world fishing locations with all the local fish that you would see in that lake. As you rise in rank, based on the amount and the size of the fish that you catch, that's going to allow you to purchase better equipment to catch bigger and better fish. This game is a catch for fishing enthusiasts. I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10.
The last game I tried for this video was called Little Man Has a Day. This game is super cute and surprisingly a little bit emotional. It's quite short, as in 14 minutes short, but it actually leaves quite an impression on you. You could replay it a few times if you wanted to in order to unlock all of the 8 achievements for the game, so I guess that adds a little bit of replay value, but I'm kind of torn about it because I just really wanted to keep playing the game when it just kind of ends at the end of the day. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, but also this would be my note to the creator that I want a longer version. Please give me the rest of the game.
And last on our list is Deceit. The best way to describe this game is a hybrid of Among Us and Dead by Daylight. The premise is that 1 or 2 people are infected and have to eliminate the other members of the game. The tensions ramp up as you use proximity chat to discuss your findings while trying to complete tasks to advance to the next level. You earn XP to level up after each game, which you can use to beef up your equipment. It's a great mix of suspense and strategy, and I'm rating it a 6 out of 10.
So that's all the free games we played this time, but let us know if you want us to do this again, either with free games or maybe super cheap, like under $5, and we will be happy to do that.
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. We truly appreciate all of your support.
Okay, love you, bye.